Yes, sir.
Again, the score of Ames.
I don't care.
Score of Ames.
Ames score, it's actually, Ames score is 5. Albumin less than 35, 3.5, less than 3.5. M, the mental status, if there is affection in the mental status, M, Ames. I, for the INR, if the INR is less than 1.5. S, the systolic blood pressure less than 90. More than 65, the age, more than 65. لو عندك الخمسة نقاط, the mortality and the recurrence is 33%. لو ما عندك ولا واحد, zero, the score is 0.03%. 3%, 0.03%. So it's very simple. It's very simple to be reminder. It's in spite I believe in recall score. I use recall score in my clinical practice, but still the Ames score is very important. Any question? تفضل.
With regard to fundal analysis,
Yeah.
If we are going to make a comparison between sclerotherapy with history and ligation, which is more superior to that?
Okay, interesting and excellent question. Regarding the fundal varices, the best for them is to give in sclerotherapy in the form of histoacryl. Nowadays there is another tool which is Gillibrand. Gillibrand is very easy to be used. عارف ليه؟ لأنه you don't need to use Lipiodol. For histoacryl you cannot use histoacryl alone. I have histoacryl in my hospital. I have Lipiodol. I can stop anyone عنده fundal varices. You want to refer it here? We are ready to manage them. I have the histoacryl and I have Gillibrand. Usually you have to inject the Gillibrand. Gillibrand, it's one of the Gillibrand glue, some sort of glue. Gillibrand, very effective, very easy. على طول. It's not like the histoacryl. You have to use the histoacryl plus Lipiodol. You have to clean, and there is a lot. It's a little bit complicated. In spite I have good experience with histoacryl, but nowadays I'm using Gillibrand in treatment of fundal varices. The trick for the gastroenterology, for endoscopist, how you will treat the fundal varices. Please, when you see the nibbing, don't inject the nibbing. You have to go to the base. Don't inject the nibbing immediately. You have to inject the base, and then you will see that you stop the bleeding because you will feel the discussion sign. لما نحقن, then you can by scope touch it. It becomes soft. لأنه that glow اسمنت. نعبي glow. It will be very hard, and the bleeding will stop immediately. Don't be panic when you inject. طبعا الاسمنت يطلع فل, يطلع لك dash of blood. Don't be afraid. It's just transit. Okay? And then you can, now I have a lot of patients of fundal varices, but still, banding for fundal varices, isolated fundal varices is not indicated. The indicated is to give histoacryl versus Gillibrand.
There is any risk for Gillibrand for calibration besides the biopsy channel of the endoscope?
Of course, there is another.
Like histoacryl.
Histoacryl is very important. عشان تعطي histoacryl, you have to calculate the channels. كل ما تكون الchannels high, wider, this is better. This is number one. Number two, you have to calculate the channels. In channels 0.18, take 1.8 milli of normal saline, or because you have to fold the channels first في normal saline. تعرف طولها كم. عشان اللي هتحقنه انت هيوقف في الشانلز، بعدين هتحقن وراه على طول ليبيدول عشان يمشي الهيستوكرين، بعدين عندك ليبيدول لسه في الوي in the channels ما نزل في الفالف. You have to inject with D5 water or normal saline to push the lipidol with the histoacryl. So the way that you have to know the channels and you have to know the way الكمية اللي ياخذها التيوب عشان هو اللي انا هقدر الديد سبيس هذا هو اللي انا will replace it during the procedure. Okay? Mortality.
So this should be for all volume expanders, not for blood alone, because all volume expanders will increase the endostatic pressure and this will increase the bleeding. This one point. The second one for splenomegaly. You see that splenomegaly means esophageal bleeding. No. So as you see it in the middle of your picture, 30% of patients with liver cirrhosis and esophageal varices has peptic ulcer disease or bleeding peptic ulcer, not 100% from the esophageal varices.
Thank you very much for your comment. Regarding the blood, I was talking about the blood, but you are right absolutely regarding the blood volume. If the blood pressure is maintained, why you will give plasma expander? You are right. Everything can increase the hydrostatic pressure. It's not recommended. But my comment was only about the blood, and we talk about is it liberal or restricted. But you are right absolutely regarding. Don't give even all the volume expander, because even you increase the hydrostatic pressure, you increase the risk of bleeding. But even when you have to look if the patient has shock or not, then you have to give this plasma, because the priority usually for the vital signs. Okay, this is number one. The other question, it's not about pneumonic, to be honest. This is one of the signs that you have to consider. I didn't say that 100% of the splenomegaly, but in MRCP examination, if the candidate he came and I asked him, I wanted Tommy, like, what is the important matter signs? You look for what? You look for splenomegaly. But it's not sure, it's not 100% sensitive or specific, because as I said, 30% of patients with chronic liver disease, they presented with ulcer, so it's not 100%. This is one of the signs that give you a clue that there is portal hypertension. So what are the triad of portal hypertension? Three things: splenomegaly, ascites, and Charcot's nodosa. These are the triad of portal hypertension, but it's not neither specific, but this is one of the signs. But as I said, also you have to look for the sign of the chronic liver disease.
Okay, my question.
Sure.
A patient with acute MI and has past history of peptic cancer disease. And this one of the relative contraindication for therapeutic therapy, not absolute contraindication. Relative. If I saw that the patient highly in need for therapeutic therapy and should be, and then he developed bleeding from an upper GI, what's your role?
Okay. Thank you for your question. The question I will ask you, the history of peptic ulcer since when?
Since 3 months, 4 months.
Okay. More than 3 months, patient no bleeding syndrome, 3 months, I don't care. I will, if bleed, I will count you. And if you told me history of peptic ulcer disease, more than 3 months, I will tell you give no bleeding, if he bleed, I will interfere. Like less than 3 months, I have to scope your patient before you start your medication.
No, the patient about 3 months before. And
I will scope it. I will scope. I will scope him before. Sure. Yes, sir.
Regarding the support, talking about the cirrhosis, cholesterol stone. Do you have cholesterol support? It's rule in solving
Actually, the
cholesterol.
company, yes, there is a rule. They will talk. I think that it's not my duty, but they will answer you. No, I can't answer you, to be honest, but I will leave for our he asking about the rule of orsopal in the treatment of gallbladder stone.
Okay, and my colleague will cover.
Sure, it's covered, don't worry.
By the way, there is one we call lysogenic index, which is the ratio between cholesterol and the bile acid. It is an equation just...
If you allow me, I will let you talk in your...
Okay.
Okay, just fine. Any question, any concern, any share?
Actually, in Egypt, we noticed that the clear sclerotherapy for patients we feel, even I feel that sclerotherapy more easier
I agree you, but I will ask you a question. What about the communication? You said easy, I agree you. You said effective because it's part of the study. Both are the same in the effectiveness. Head-to-head study, there is head-to-head study. They said they are the same. I do respect that it's effective. But the question regarding the side effect and the recurrence of bleeding, they found with the structure, the recurrence of bleeding with the sclerotherapy is more than that. There is a study head-to-head. Why? And they said that regarding the effectiveness, both are effective. It's more easier, I agree you, but the recurrence of bleeding and the complication is more common with the sclerotherapy.
Is the recurrence depending on many conditions like...
Your experience, this is number one. Absolutely, you're right, but to be honest, nowadays in the guideline, to be honest, they not talking too much about the sclerotherapy, they are only comments on the band. And sclerotherapy with fungal varices, yes, I agree. But regarding the severe, because they found that the complication is too much regarding the ulcer post sclerotherapy, the structure, they found a lot of complication with the sclerotherapy. But to be honest, I do respect too much your experience and our teaching. Any question? Any points you want to make me clarify more and more?
Thank you, Dr. Muhammad. That's a very, very interesting lecture, but we need another lecture about lower gastric and lower GI.
Inshallah, soon.
Inshallah.
Okay, thank you. Sure. علي صوتك اسمع.
I hope inshallah in the near future to put the call for blood transfusion in the hospital, because I agree 100% what you are talking about, the application of blood transfusion. I know by heart long time before this. Sure. Recommendation now international not before.
انا using blood transfusion تحط جايد لاينز blood transfusion GIT bleeding.
That's the second point.
في جايد لاينز زي في اي مستشفى emergency room.
I'm doing now the policy and procedure to my department. There is no any more rule.
Yeah, we are still up till now, it's still under mandate. You have to sleep for 3-4 days, or to go in a bath, or do so and so. I know this is all right by heart, this is old fashioned, but
Okay, we do respect. I will tell you one thing. Let me to answer this in a way. I do respect your experience. Whatever you are doing, you are here to help the patient and to save. But I will tell you the updated. I do respect. There is no rule nowadays, but I do respect your experience. But I'm telling you the updated guideline. That to be honest, there is no rule of NG tube in our GLBD except if you have hematopoiesia and you want to make sure that the source of our GLBD coming from up or down. Okay, I would like to thank you, and I would like to thank the Orsofal company for their invitation. Thank you very much.